Welcome to the Primetime Pod. I am John, next to my friend William, and this is Ep.1 of our podcast we are launching. And today, what are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about the NFL. Training camp started just recently. And I think what we're going to do today is we're going to go through each division and talk about who we think will win, best players in each division, some storylines from each division, and we'll just give our predictions for the records. But today, in our first episode, it's going to be solely on the National Football League.
Yeah, so should we go ahead and jump into the first division?
Yeah, let's do it.
That'll be the Afc East. So, obviously, those teams are the Patriots, the Patriots, Bills, Dolphins, and Jets. So we'll start off just who will win. You gotta.
Yeah, I'm gonna go the Patriots.
Yeah, same. I'm gonna go with sleeper Patriots.
They've had a division on lockdown for quite some time. Although each team I think is getting better. You have Tom Brady, you have a stacked core. I'd say defense played. I mean, they made it to the Super Bowl last year. They won the whole thing last year. So I'm gonna go with the Patriots to win the AFC East.
Yeah, I think every single team is improving besides the Dolphins. I think they're gonna have a very tough year. Each team has their quarterback besides the Dolphins. The Dolphins, they got Josh Rosen, but I don't think he's going to be the quarterback of their future.
Mm-hmm.
But you got Josh Allen with the Bills, Sam Darnold with the Jets, and then obviously Tom Brady with the Patriots. So
I'd go Tom Brady, and then I'd go Josh Allen, and then Sam Darnold.
I probably would go
and
Sam
then Josh
Darnold
Rosen.
first.
Wow, that's 3 of the first round draft picks last year now with Tom Brady.
Yeah,
that's a little uneven. Okay, so we'll jump in. Best quarterback in this division is Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Running backs. Do we go Le'Veon?
It's got to be Le'Veon.
He took the whole year off last year. LaShawn McCoy.
He's kind of just gone downhill
The
lately.
Dolphins have never really had a premier running back.
Have just a solid running attack
Michel.
all the time with Sony Michel, and then obviously they just have like Rex Burkhead
and James White. But those are more just
but
like
they
PPR
always
gods.
always have a good running back.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Le'Veon with just talent. Wide receivers.
This is not really a division that
for wide
prides
receivers.
itself on wide receivers. So
I would have gone with Jarvis Landry, but
he's obviously
on the Browns now.
I'm going to go with the Patriots again.
Wow.
Because they've got Julian Edelman.
Yeah.
Even though he's just had a thumb injury, so he'll hopefully be back for week 1. He's out all training camp. But Julian Edelman and then just Tom Brady always makes his receivers good.
That's true.
Any receiver they have is...
Patriots are going to sweep the best players at each position, or the main 3 positions. So, storylines of this division. You have 3 very young quarterbacks contending for a division crown with probably the greatest quarterback of all time, if not player of all time. You do have that quarterback, though, Tom Brady. It's now going to be without Gronkowski. He just retired. So it'll be interesting to see how the Patriots divvy up the targets among... I mean, they have Edelman. He's going to be their number 1 guy. And then they have just a plethora of running backs in the backfield who can get... Yeah, Tom Brady really makes use of his running backs. But I think the most interesting team to watch and that could make a run is the Bills.
Give me your thoughts, because I think the Jets have a better chance to make a run.
Okay, well, Josh Allen's got an arm, and I think he's better than Sam Darnold. I also think with the additions of T.J. Yeldon, I think that's going to be good. T.J. Yeldon is, he was in Jacksonville, kind of stuck behind Fournette because, Jacksonville likes to ground and pound.
He's a great PPR back.
The AFC East loves their PPR backs. But I just think the Bills, they moved on from Nathan Peterman. Josh Allen. I just think Sam Darnold is not quite there. I think Josh Allen is farther along in his career. Although Le'Veon Bell, it's all going to come down to Le'Veon Bell. But I don't think any team. There's not going to be a wild card from this team.
I think the Jets.
If the Jets get a wild card?
I think I'm not going to say they will, because I don't think that they're going to make it all the way there. But I could see them going 8-8 or 9-7 because Sam Darnold. I'm just looking at something about Jared Goff, but Sam Darnold, he's just the prototypical quarterback you want in today's game, and he's got a solid running back behind him. And Josh Allen leads his team in rushing yards, so obviously you don't got an elite running back behind. behind him. So
TJ Yeldon.
or Sam Darnold, he's got that running game, so he can Le'Veon can take some pressure off of him, and they've got a solid defense with Jamal Adams leading it in the back.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay, records for each team. I'm gonna go 11-5 for the Patriots. I think they win the division at 11-5. Okay, I think the Bills come in second at 8-8.
I think the Jets come in second at 8-8.
I think the Jets come in third at 7-9.
Bills really doesn't matter the
and
record.
Dolphins are going to go.
I say we'll just go in
4-12.
order. We'll just go in
Dolphins are
order
gonna
how
go
they'll
like-
finish.
Dolphins are going to go like 4-12.
All right.
Next
one
division.
we'll do the AFC South. That has got the Texans, Colts, Jaguars, and Titans. So we'll start off with
This division used to be pure garbage, and now all the teams.
Very good.
Yeah, it's very good now.
do
You
you
have great quarterbacks across the board. Well, yeah, pretty much.
You've got
Good.
Super
You got Super Bowl winning
two good,
quarterbacks.
very good quarterbacks, and then you got
Marcus Mariota, who's not terrible, and you got a Super Bowl winning quarterback who's a Tom Brady slayer.
Yeah.
I think the Texans win the division.
I think the Colts will win the division
Why?
because they've got a better defense,
Okay.
a better line, and
So
Deshaun Watson.
So what does JJ Watt to you?
Is the defense just two players?
So name more than two players on the Colts
You got
defense.
Darius Leonard,
Okay. Yeah, he's
and then
good.
they are also a top 10 defense from last year in stats.
Okay. So yeah, so
So
they had
I'm
Darius
not
Leonard.
I'm not gonna give you some. I'm not gonna give you
So
players,
you
but
don't-
they
you
have
don't
the
know.
line. They have. We know that.
Okay. Yes, they do have the line.
And the Texans,
Quentin Nelson.
he's always getting beat up. Deshaun Watson. I feel
Deshaun
like he's
Watson's
always getting beat
a
up.
better playmaker. That's where Deshaun Watson can win you more games than Andrew Luck. I think if it can't, that's so close. But I think both of them do make the playoffs.
Colts added Devin Funchess.
I think Devin Funchess.
That's just a good, solid receiver.
Okay. DeAndre Hopkins. The Clemson connection, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go Texans when you said Colts. I say Texans. I think it'll be close throughout the whole. Best quarterback. I hate to say it, but I think it's Andrew Luck, too. I just think,
Deshaun Watson can be better, but at the moment, Andrew Luck is definitely better, just because of what he's done.
oh, it's so hard. Okay, I guess Andrew Luck. The thing with Deshaun Watson is Deshaun Watson can make plays that other players can't. He can make something out of nothing. Andrew Luck is not as mobile, more of just the prototypical 6'4" white guy that throws the ball.
I mean, he threw 39 touchdowns last year, Andrew Luck.
Yeah, he did.
So,
I see you're reading that, yeah. NFL Comeback Player of the Year. Look at that. It's so hard. I'll go Andrew Luck for now. He's a better just pure quarterback, but Sean Watson's a better playmaker. There's a difference. Best running back? Who do you got?
Leonard Fournette.
Yeah.
Jags.
He's just so injury prone.
Mm-hmm.
Derrick Henry made a case last year. He played really well.
He did.
I mean, I don't think he's better, and then you have Lamar Miller, who's always a solid RB2 in fantasy football.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Colts
Marlon Mack.
Marlon Mack, he's very consistent. I'll go Leonard Fournette. He's just he's a ground and pound. He fits right into the Jaguar style, honestly. And the Jaguars are like an interesting team because you go from AFC Championship to what were they 5-11?
Yeah. You got the defense.
You have the defense, good lord. And now you have Leonard Fournette and you have Nick Foles, who's an upgrade. So, interesting look there. Wide receiver, who do you got? DeAndre Hopkins.
Texans.
DeAndre Hopkins. No
If
brainer.
it was just DeAndre Hopkins on the Texans, I'll still take the Texans.
Oh, yeah, DeAndre Hopkins. Behind him, I mean, you got T.Y. Hilton.
You got T.Y. Hilton over at the Colts. You got,
It's a pretty thin one.
Yeah,
Wide receivers on the Titans.
You got, what's his name? Corey
Davis. Corey Davis is he's a
definitely
player.
did
He's a
better
player.
last year.
He's a player. But I'll give the Texans the advantage in the wide receiver department. Key storylines. Nick Foles, I think, is the biggest one, trying to bolster that Jaguars offense. No offense to Blake Bortles, but he definitely was not a Super Bowl caliber quarterback, and Nick Foles has proved he is. It'll be interesting to see what the Jaguars can do with a competent quarterback and a ground attack, and it's got to be a top 3 defense. That's a great division. And the Titans aren't even bad.
Team in that division.
The Titans aren't even bad, but I think the Titans are going to be at the bottom.
Yeah.
The Titans aren't even bad.
No, let's go ahead and just go through records. For
All right, I'll just name my 4,
we'll just
and
go
you
through
can name
4.
your 4. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Texans win the division at 10-6. I'm going to go Colts get a wild card at also 10-6. But I think the Texans win on the tiebreaker. I'm going to go Jaguars at 9-7. I'm going to go Titans at 7-9.
I'm going to go the Colts win the division. I'm not going to give you a record. I'll just say like 11-5. Texans will get second. They'll get a wild card. And possibly I could see...
You can see
one
three
of
teams
three
going?
teams.
Yeah.
That happened with the NFC South about 2 years ago. But if it's a team, I think it would be the Jaguars. But I think the Titans, despite they have talent, I think this is the last year.
We're going to definitely interesting. We're going to definitely agree that at least 2 teams from this division are going to the AFC playoffs. Next division, we're going to do the AFC North. You have the Bengals, the Browns, the Ravens, and the Steelers. This division, in my opinion, has kind of regressed slightly. But also, I just think it's a kind of a reshuffling.
Yeah.
Who will win? Yeah, everyone's riding the Browns. Browns. Baker Mayfield, Odell Beckham, and for good reason. They're very good. Steelers are still the Steelers. The Bengals are going to be bottom. The Ravens are good.
I think the Ravens
are going
to drop some.
This is hard. I think Steelers win the division.
I'm gonna have to agree with you because
everyone's
like
they don't have
the
AB
Browns.
anymore.
All they added, they lost their best lineman, Kevin Ziltner.
To the Giants. Go Big Blue.
But they really just added Odell Beckham Jr.
and they lost Jabril Peppers too.
And one wide receiver is not going to. And I get Baker Mayfield's going to improve, Nick Chubb's going to improve,
but
Garrett.
You also have to think that Baker Mayfield took this league by storm. Now coach has got film on this man, so Baker might have to adapt some. And I think he's capable, but I don't think it's going to be as easy as it was.
I think the Steelers are going to win.
I think Steelers win the division.
Everyone's acting like Odell and Jarvis Landry are the best wide receivers, but Juju Smith-Schuster is going to have a year next year.
Okay.
Without
best
Antonio Brown.
Yeah. Best quarterback. Is it Ben or is it Baker? Or Lamar Jackson?
It's not Lamar Jackson.
Or Andy Dalton.
I think it's Ben still.
I think it's Ben Roethlisberger.
I think Baker could be better by the end of the year.
Baker's going to make a run, but I'm going to say Ben for now. Running back. This is hard.
James Conner. Oh no, Joe Mixon.
Do you think it'll be Joe Mixon? Joe Mixon is definitely a sleeper pick. Why Joe Mixon?
He reminds me of a guy that can maybe kind of like an Alvin Kamara, even though they're kind of similar. They're kind of the same age, but they both do the same things. Joe Mixon can catch the ball out of the backfield, and he can run the ball. And then this offense is going to be all him next year.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be between
Andy Dalton is just
AJ Green.
Really
AJ Green isn't a bad player. I'm gonna go between James Conner and who you said?
Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon, yeah. I'll go Joe Mixon.
Could go Mark Ingram of the Ravens.
No, I'm just Martin. Wide receivers. So you got Juju, you got Odell. If we're going purely talent, it's Odell. But by production, I can see Juju being it.
AJ Green.
AJ Green too. Although AJ Green's a little injury prone for me.
Ravens have the rookie Hollywood Brown.
Yeah, but I can't give it to him.
I'm gonna give it to the Browns. I think they got 2 really good receivers. I'm not just
and Jarvis Landry. Yeah, the Browns offensively, and defensively, they're good.
They're gonna be good.
Yeah. So storylines for this division. Honestly,
can the Browns actually do it? Maybe.
Yeah. Can the Browns actually do it? And also, I think a key one is how the Ravens.
Yeah, they lost their middle linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
Okay, yeah. I was thinking that too. I was thinking how Lamar Jackson is going to, in his sophomore season progress. Because if Lamar Jackson plays well, let's remember the Ravens won the division last year. So, I know he needs to improve as a passer, but playmaking ability is like a Deshaun Watson. In fact, he beat him for the Heisman. I remember that. I think that's a key storyline because the Steelers are a known commodity. The Steelers are going to win their games. They're going to probably be right in the thick of it. Yeah. But I think the Browns are a little young. The Browns are like the Nuggets of the NFL. You see that comparison there?
Yeah.
Great talent, great young core, not experienced.
I think
could help him, could hurt him.
Last year though.
Yeah.
The Nuggets have proved.
So I think Lamar Jackson is the big storyline.
My storyline is not if it has to do with Steelers, and everyone's saying can Big Ben still produce without Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell? But I'm gonna say how much better will this team get without the drama?
Yeah.
With Antonio Brown
both
and Le'Veon
of them.
Bell.
That's really tough.
I think it was more Le'Veon that had the drama last year, but Antonio Brown created drama at the end of the season.
Yeah.
But
Interesting.
Any team besides the Bengals could win this division. So, what are your predictions?
Oh my God, I'm gonna go. This is another great division. I'm gonna go Steelers win the division. Just 10-win team, maybe 11. Browns come second. I think they'll go 9-7 or 8-8. They'll be a 500 team. And then Bengals will be at the bottom. And then the Ravens, I think, will struggle a little bit with Lamar Jackson.
You think the Ravens will be third?
I think the Ravens will be third.
Okay. I think the Steelers win the division at 11-5. Then the Browns go 10-6. Ravens go 9-7, and the Bengals will go 4-12.
4-12. Last one, AFC West.
Hold up. Before we go to that, I did say that there could be 3 playoff teams from.
There could also be 3 from here.
There could be 3 from here too. So
yeah,
a lot of depth in the AFC as we move on to the AFC West,
which are the Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos, and Raiders.
It's a top-heavy division.
Top-heavy division for
but
sure.
The teams are improving.
Yes, teams are improving. I honestly, Chiefs win. Actually, it's not as. I think the Chargers. I think the Chiefs win the division. Chiefs win the division.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs do too. They
Chiefs
didn't
win.
do anything to change. Tyreek Hill is not getting suspended, and then also
they did lose Kareem Hunt.
They added Frank Clark, good DN from the Seahawks.
They got rid of Kareem Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Picked up.
They didn't pick up a running back, I don't think.
Oh.
They got Damian Williams still in the backfield.
I mean,
maybe
yeah.
Charkandrick West.
You remember Niall Davis?
Niall Davis.
Okay, so best quarterback, Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes, easy. Actually, not easy.
The Holmes boy.
Patrick Mahomes.
He is
disgusting.
electrifying.
Yeah, he's very good,
to say the least. And he definitely benefits by being an Andy Reid system. But nevertheless, he's still a great quarterback.
Still has to do it.
Yeah, still got to do it. He can throw with his right and left hand too. Best running back. I'm gonna go Melvin Gordon, but there's some drama with Melvin.
Him this year.
There's some drama with Melvin. He might pull Le'Veon. Yeah.
If it's not Melvin,
if it's not Melvin,
the running backs
it could be Philip Lindsay.
Philip Lindsay, yeah, that's my bad. I forgot about him.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I think it would be.
I think it'd be Philip Lindsay. He's a good player, but Melvin Gordon. That's where the Chargers. I was thinking about putting the Chargers ahead of the Chiefs for the division but Melvin Gordon, that could have a negative influence on the team. And Phillip Rivers, he doesn't. He's a guy who doesn't take any crap. But I don't know, Melvin Gordon. He's so good, but if he pulls a Le'Veon, that's devastating for the Chargers because their backup. Who's their backup?
You got Josh Jackson and an Austin Eckler.
Oh, Austin Eckler. Okay, Austin Eckler. I remember him.
Running back.
So he's a good DDS flyer. He's a good DDS flyer in fantasy. Yeah. Okay, so Melvin, if not, probably Philip Lindsay if Melvin doesn't play. Wide receivers, you got to go Tyreek Hill or do you go Keenan Allen? Antonio Brown. Or
Emmanuel Sanders.
Oh my gosh, I just remembered that DT is on the Texans still, right? Or did he get traded again?
I don't even know.
DT,
man.
I
think he might have got released, but
damn.
I think Antonio Brown is the best receiver.
Yeah, it's got to be Antonio Brown, but that is Antonio Brown, Tyreek Hill, and Keenan Allen. Those are 3 solid receivers that could be the best.
Thomas is on the Patriots.
I remember that. That happened in the offseason, I'm pretty sure. But that's 3 of those receivers could be at the top receiver in any other division, most possibly. Mm-hmm. Antonio Brown, best receiver. Storylines. I think an interesting one is how much better does Antonio Brown make the Raiders?
Can the Raiders actually do something?
Is Derek Carr legit? He has a target. He has a number 1 option now.
3 years ago, the Raiders were in
they were 12. They went 12-4.
Yeah, 12-4. Can Patrick Mahomes keep up or keep his production high?
And it's really
with especially a not so good.
It really comes down to if the Chiefs and the Chargers can keep what they're at, can stay what they were at, and if the Broncos can improve with Joe Flacco, who is not elite. He's not elite.
He is elite.
He's not elite.
Kidding. Broncos could sneak and up there because they have the defense.
They have the defense, but they're just.
They don't.
They have a running back, but you need their quarterback is definitely at the bottom of the totem pole, and they don't have many weapons on the outside. Emmanuel Sanders is good, but behind him,
Cody Latimer,
it's pushing it. I'm gonna go records for each team. We'll jump to that. I'm gonna go Chiefs. I'm gonna go 12-4. I'm going to go 10-6 for the Chargers. They get a wild card. And I'm going to go Raiders. I think we'll improve a little bit. We'll go to 6-10. And the Broncos, we'll go 6-10 again. I don't know.
Got Chiefs 13-3. Chargers 11-5.
Oh.
Broncos, I'll go with 8-8, and then the Raiders will improve to a 6-10.
Yeah, 6-10.
I was gonna say 7-9.
So that is the AFC. If we can recap, we think the best teams are gonna be the Colts.
I think they're gonna be the Colts, Chiefs, and maybe Patriots, obviously.
Patriots, obviously. And you think it will be a Patriots-Chiefs repeat?
Who do we want to go into who we think is?
Let's not go into the playoffs.
We'll save
on this
playoffs.
episode. We'll save that one. We'll go to the NFC. We'll start with the NFC East, my division, because I'm a Giants fan. The Cowboys, Eagles, Redskins, and Giants. So we'll start it off with who will win the division. This division is pretty buns usually. It's actually not. It's a great. It's competitive among the 4 teams in terms of the broader scope of the NFL. It was quite weak. I'm a Giants fan, but there's no way we win the division. I'm gonna say the Eagles win the division. Carson wins.
I'm gonna say Dallas wins the division.
Oh, kill me.
Because they got so much better with Amari Cooper on the team.
It's true.
And
yeah,
now
they
they're
got
having for a full season. And
honestly,
plus they got like Leighton Vander Esch getting into his second year. So they're starting to but
Jalen Smith.
They've got dudes.
DeMarcus Lawrence.
Yeah. We'll go and jump into the best quarterback.
Best quarterback, it's gonna have to be Carson Wentz, right?
I might need to go Eli. I'm kidding, it's Carson
I
Wentz.
think it's Eli.
It's Carson Wentz.
Over the whole career, Eli's the best quarterback.
Well, yeah, because all the other players.
I know. Carson Wentz, best running back. Saquon. There's no hesitation in that.
Zeke.
Zeke is very good, but Saquon is better.
Saquon is more electrifying.
And I know you're like, ooh, he's biased, but did you not see Saquon? Like, you guys were like, Giants should have drafted a quarterback instead of Saquon, and I agree, we need a quarterback. But when you have the number 2 pick and Saquon Barkley's on the board, you have to take the Penn State product. Saquon running back, wide receivers. Man, Giants would have the best wide receiver too, but it will have to be Amari Cooper. It's honestly a weak division talent-wise.
It really is.
If you really think about it.
Defensively, there's some talent.
Yeah. I would agree.
Not on the Giants.
Storylines for this division.
Do we see Daniel Jones?
Does Eli make it through all 16 games, or will the Giants be just bad? And how is Eli going to remain the starter for 16? And does Eli have anything left in the tank?
Carson Wentz.
The Eagles, back. Carson Wentz, can he bounce back?
Do we see Dwayne Haskins?
Oh my god!
We got 2 rookie quarterbacks in this division.
Yeah, Dwayne Haskins and
Daniel Jones.
Yeah, because the Alex Smith injury, brutal.
Do we see Alex Smith?
Do we see Alex Smith again? I don't think so. Yeah.
But this division is kind of dry on content.
Yeah, it's dry on content.
Unless you want to this is just a controversial division. Just has a bunch of controversy.
Yeah, records for each teams. I honestly think
I see a 9-7.
I think winner. A 9-7 division winner. I'm gonna go Eagles at 9-7. I'm gonna go Cowboys at 8-8. Giants at 7-9.
It's bold.
Redskins at 6-10. It's gonna be one of those like.
I'm gonna go Cowboys at 9-7. Eagles at 8-8.
You think Giants?
Then I'm gonna go Giants and Redskins both at 6-10. So Giants will improve.
Yeah. What do we go? 5-11.
Yeah. Next,
which was better than the year before.
Will be the NFC North.
Great division.
Bears, Vikings, Packers, and Lions.
I love this division. You have the defensive-minded Bears. You have the offensively minded Packers. You have the Detroit Lions,
who are balanced.
Oh wait, I said the Lions, the balanced Vikings. Yeah. Who's gonna win the division? Wow. I'm gonna go Vikings. Yep.
I'm gonna go Bears.
I'm saying Vikings. I think the Bears. Gosh.
I really like Mitch Trubisky.
Kirk Cousins.
He doesn't perform in big games.
He doesn't, but it's a 16-game season.
Okay.
Best quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
Discount double check. Okay. He's got Devontae Adams,
who is the best receiver.
No,
we'll get to that in a second.
We'll get to that.
Running
back. I'm gonna go with. Dalvin Cook.
Running back.
Running back. I'm gonna go. 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 Running back. I'm gonna go Jordan Howard. Do you make a case for Tariq
He's
Cohen?
on the Eagles.
I know. Do you make a case for Tariq Cohen?
No, I think it's
It's electrifying.
Dalvin Cook.
Latavius
Am I
Murray?
missing anything? Latavius Murray, no. Packers have no running back, so it's Dalvin Cook. It's kind of bad running back.
Yeah.
Receivers.
Wide receivers. Adam Thielen.
He's the best receiver in the
I'm going
Vikings have
Adam
the best
Thielen.
receiving core.
Adam Thielen.
They have the best receiving core.
Or do you go Devontae Adams?
No.
Or
Kenny Golladay.
Kenny.
Lions have an underrated.
Lions are underrated.
T.J. Hawkinson.
Yeah, well.
They have a better passing attack.
Storylines for this division. Does
Kirk Cousins perform in big games?
facts? Does Kirk Cousins perform in big
They've
games?
got all the talent in the world.
Does Matthew Stafford live up to his contract?
Does Aaron Rodgers?
It's
mesh
a
with Matt
quarterback
LaFleur?
division. And does Khalil Mack, can he be even more dominant? Because if the Bears
Kickers.
if the Bears replicate, oh no, the Bears kicker. Oh no, who was it? Cody Parkey?
Yeah.
Dang.
8 misses last year. They need a kicker.
Yeah, that's
Sign me up.
funny how the kickers are getting the storylines in this division, but the Bears are starved for some playoff success, and when your kicker misses a chip shot, I would say it's unfortunate, really. This is the quarterbacks division, in my opinion. Although the Bears defense is the X factor because the Bears defense is so talented with Khalil Mack and Floyd.
And Eddie Jackson. Kyle Fuller.
Yeah, they're really good.
Eddie Goldman.
Records for each team.
Bears will go 11-5. The Packers. Oh my gosh, this could be a 3 playoff team. I say the Vikings go 10-6. Packers miss out on the playoffs at 9-7, and the Lions go just average 6-10 for them.
I'm gonna say Vikings win the division at 11-5. Bears go 10-6. I'm gonna say the Packers go 9-7 and the Lions go 9-7 too.
Okay.
Solid division. Vikings get it. Bears
Next
get a wild card.
is my division.
Your division.
The NFC South.
You're a Panthers fan.
My Panthers. Who will win the division? I think it'll be the Saints.
Yeah, dude. The Saints ran that division last year. They're honestly, if you think about it, we'll get there, but they're pretty stacked across the board. I think Saints win the division. Although
they have the best quarterback.
Yeah, they have Drew Brees, in my opinion, is the best quarterback. Really, that's a quarterback's division.
Yeah.
Because you got Drew Brees, Matt Ryan, and Cam Newton.
I'm going to get to that in a second when we get to key storylines.
Okay. But I'm going to say Drew Brees. Best running back,
got to be Christian McCaffrey.
But Alvin Kamara.
It's Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, I don't know.
He led the league in total yards last year. And he's going to get 1,000 this year.
Alvin Kamara, they're so similar. They do the exact same things. I guess I'll go Christian McCaffrey just because he did a little bit more with a little bit less.
Yeah.
I'll go with Christian McCaffrey. That's the best running back. Wide receiver, I'm gonna go with Michael Thomas. Julio Jones.
Michael Thomas is.
I don't know,
but Julio. I think Julio's the best.
Oh no, is this for? Are we basing this off last? This is this upcoming season.
Who would you want on your team this year?
I'd rather have Michael Thomas.
I'd rather Julio.
I'm going to go Michael Thomas. But also Drew Brees is better than Matt Ryan, so...
Some storylines.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, talk about your Panthers.
I'm just going to go into my Panthers. It is an even year, or it's an odd year. It's 2019. If you look back, every odd year from 2013, so 2013, 2015, and 2017, we have made the playoffs. I don't think we can win the division, but I could see us getting 10 or 11 wins. Behind the Saints, who could get 12, 13. Mm-hmm. I think the Falcons are not going to be good because they have too much expectation. Everyone's saying they're going to be better than Panthers. I don't think it's happening. And then the Buccaneers are they're improving, but
Saints win the division, though.
This division, honestly, if it wants to be super competitive, it's going to have to rely on Cam Newton's shoulder because if they want to have a competitive vision, you're going to have the Falcons, who is going to be a competitive team, but I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. The Panthers have the possibility. We saw last year they were 6-2 before Cam hurt his shoulder. If he can get that shoulder just healed and it can hold up, you could see them just doing some special things.
The NFC South, please. The NFC South have competitive teams, but they're none of them, maybe except the Saints, are like true contenders.
Yeah, they kind of beat up on each other.
Yeah, they really do. Records for each team. I'm gonna go Saints go 12-4. I'll say Panthers get a wild card 10-6. I'll say Falcons go 8-8 and the Bucs go 5-11.
I think it will be the Saints at 12-4.
Okay.
Panthers at 11-5. Falcons at
11-5.
8-8, and the
Wow.
Buccaneers at 3-13.
Bold. Okay, we got one more division.
We got the NFC West with
West.
the Rams, Cardinals, 49ers, and Seattle Seahawks, who
Yes.
will win the division.
Okay, the Rams will win the division. The Rams are the best team. They have the best coach, in my opinion.
The Rams will win the division.
Dude, remember that Monday night game between the Rams and the Chiefs? We were actually flying to London for a sports talk radio show. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. We were just
Sky Sports.
Yeah, it's funny. We were just with Rob Ryan.
Yeah.
Kidding. We were going to London and we get off the plane and it's like, 52 to 49, 55 to 52,
51.
54 to 51. Ridiculous. Well, over 100 points. I think the Rams win the division. They're the best team. I'm gonna say best quarterback in the division though is Russell Wilson.
Yeah, it's Russell Wilson. This is a very good quarterback division too. You with Wilson,
Kyler Murray.
Jimmy G, Goff.
Jimmy G.
We got two.
Jimmy G,
We
man.
got two GJs.
It'll be interesting though. Yeah.
JGs.
Best running back in the division. Todd Gurley.
Todd Gurley, but
No
he's
question.
got some.
No question.
He's got that arthritis, so it could be David Johnson.
David Johnson is just as talented, too. But Todd Gurley, he proved it, and I'd rather have him on my team right now.
Wide receivers. Sorry.
Wide receivers, I'm gonna go.
Rams.
Yeah, I guess.
Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods. Best individual receiver.
Or do you go with Doug Baldwin?
Didn't he retire?
Did he? Leave a comment down below if Doug Baldwin retired. If not, I think he's the best receiver. Or is it Larry Fitz? Or did he retire too? No way he retired too.
Larry Fitz still there.
Or is it Marquise Goodwin?
Yeah, Doug Baldwin retired.
Or is it George Kittle?
George Kittle's the best receiver, but he's a tight end.
But he's the best
pass
pass
catcher.
catcher. Yeah. I go Robert Woods for pure receivers. Storylines. This is the storylines of injuries. You know, will David Johnson return to form? Will Jimmy G return to form?
Will Todd Gurley
stay off the bad form? and the last one is Kyler Murray and his progression because he's got the raw tools, except for he's short as balls. But
he's gonna be good.
And honestly, the Cardinals coach, I think he's out by the end of the season.
I think he's gonna stay just because
Cliff
he's gonna provide offense, but no defense will be on that team.
Oh yeah, they're gonna try to be in shootouts, which will be fun to watch. This will be a fun division to watch. No, it'll be a fun division to watch because you got shootout in Arizona, you got
shootout in LA,
shootout in LA, you got playmakers in Seattle with Russell Wilson, and you got the 49ers. I'm just kidding.
Hot quarterback in San Fran.
What? A hot quarterback. Oh,
okay. Records for the teams.
I'm gonna go.
Okay, you start.
13-3 Rams.
Okay.
I'm going to go 10-6 Seattle. They're always, a solid team, losing the playoffs. That's good, but they make the playoffs. I think the Cardinals improve to 6-10, and the 49ers are 6-10.
I think we're going to see three pretty good teams in this division. We're going to see the Rams are going to slow down, but they're going to go 11-5, and then we're going to have they're going to go. Then we got Seattle's going to go 9-7, possible wild card.
Yeah.
Then you got, and I think the other two will go 8-8. So it's going to be a very
8-8.
Yeah, I think.
You think the Cardinals will win just as many games as they lose?
No, I meant the 49ers will go 8-8. The Cardinals will go 6-10. Yeah. But that's gonna do it, guys.
We'll do it from episode 1 of the Primetime Pod. We'll post these on YouTube, right? We're gonna be on YouTube.
Yeah, we'll post them on YouTube. Tell us if you want them on
we
Spotify.
might put them on Spotify.
Tell us if you want it.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe.
Episode 2 on the way soon, and we're gonna be all types of sports, not just NFL, because we're Primetime Sports, not the Primetime NFL. So we'll catch you guys next time.
Comment what sport you want.
This was the Primetime Pod. I'm John.
And I'm William.
We'll see you guys for episode 2.